Alright, what's good, YouTube? Once again, welcome back to the channel. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell. Make sure y'all follow me on social media. There's gonna be a lot of day. I'm tired. It's raining outside, and I'm just trying to get these videos over. Yeah, as y'all can see, when I titled the video, this is time, crazy story time. I got kicked off the wrestling team. Now, basically, I'm gonna try to make this shit nice and short for y'all. So, basically, I tried out for the wrestling team. It was 2 days worth of tryouts. So, tried out one day, then go to the next, then go to the second workout because there was a basketball. Basketball also was doing that time. You know, wrestling, basketball was what I'm trying to say. Yeah, basketball and wrestling like during the same season. So basically, what happened, I went to the first wrestling practice. The first day I went, so I went to the wrestling practice. Didn't go the second day, but I still ended up making the team because, like I said, I was a pretty decent. I've always been a pretty decent athlete. So this is back when I was 13. I'm 20 now. So yeah, I always been a decent athlete. But yeah, basically I made the wrestling team. I made the team. I made wrestling, but I forgot how it was. I think what it was. I think wrestling practice, like wrestling tryouts and basketball tryouts were like the same 2 days. So in my mind, so let me give y'all a backstory. Backstory was, I had just watched this Deion Sanders like 30 for 30 with the time where he played. I think he played like a NFL game that same time, that same day he flew on a private jet and he played baseball. He played a baseball game. It was either Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson. It was one of those. I think Michael Jordan. You know, Michael Jordan played basketball and baseball too. But like, yeah, but I think it was a Deion Sanders. I think it was time that they did the 30 for 30 when he played a football, NFL football game and a Major League Baseball game the same day. So I'm fresh off of watching that. So basically, like I said, wrestling was like it was like like a random day. It was like on the 17th and the 18th. Basketball tryouts was like on the 17th and 18th. So basically, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to wrestling practice on the 17th, and I'm gonna go to basketball tryouts on the 18th. So long story short, basically, like I said, I made the wrestling team. I tried out for basketball. They made the basketball team because I was like, in my mind, after watching that, it's like, as a 13-year-old, it kind of inspired me. I was like I said, I wasn't a top tier athlete in the school, but I was a decent athlete. I was like, bro, ain't nobody ever that I know of ever played football, wrestling, and basketball all in the same year. Like, I want to be the first person to play 3 sports in 1 year, or just play the same, like play 2 sports at one time. So that's what my goal. That was my aspiration. Now, me personally, I do think they should change that whole. I think they will change that in the future, like 20 plus, 30 plus years from now. I don't see it no time like within the next 5, 6 years, nothing like that. But I think 20, 30 years from now, you're gonna start seeing these as the human. What's the word I'm looking for? The human body evolves and how, you know, shit like that, whatever. I think you will gonna see these athletes where they play 2, 3 sports, 4 sports all in 1 year. I think it's gonna be possible. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's gonna have to. You're gonna rarely ever see it, but I think it will happen. Like I said, of course, you gotta have to involve the principal, coaches. Then, like I said, I was 13, so that also gonna do whoever parents there are with it, picking them up, taking them there, tagging them there. But I do think in 20, 30 years from now, you will hear about a story about an athlete, or like I said, maybe it's already happened and I just ain't heard about it. But I was trying to be the first athlete in my school to play like 3 sports in 1 year. So to get back to the story, I didn't make the basketball team. So the 19th, let's say for the instant, the 19th comes. Like I said, tryouts was 17th and 18th. The 19th comes. So it's the first day of wrestling practice. Mind you, the wrestling coach is my history teacher, and I have history the last block of the day. So I think what happened was, like, me and another student tried out for basketball also, and we was all talking in class at the end of the day. And we was like, and I think we was talking about like how somebody got like crossed up, or we was talking about how somebody got beat or something like that. It was something like that. We was talking about the basketball trial the day before. So he was listening, like, it wasn't eavesdropping because we was like standing like right there by the door. His desk is like right there. So he was like, he was listening to the story. He was like, Jay, you tried out for basketball? I was like, oh yeah, I tried out yesterday, but I said, but I ain't make the team though. I said, but yeah, I'll be at practice today though. I'm going straight to practice after the bell ring. Cause he's the wrestling coach. So he was like, oh, so he's like, so that's why you didn't come yesterday? You was trying out for basketball? And I was like, yeah. And like he said it like real calm, and I didn't think nothing of it. And then like he sat there, he stood like he sat there, he was sitting like he just looked like not looked at me, but he was just looking around. He was just like, in like 10 seconds went by, he like, just let me talk to you outside. And I was like, okay. So he took me outside. Now, at the time, I didn't think it was that bad, but the way he said it, he was like, so basically he was like, so you telling me you missed my workout to go try out for another sport? And the way he said it was like, it sounded so bad, but to me it was like, especially at the time, like, yeah, like I wanted to play, because in my head I was like, but if I make the basketball team and the wrestling team, like, that means two coaches want me. Basically, I'm going to talk to one coach, try to put them together, like, hey, Jack can come to practice on these days for you, then he come to these practice days for me. This is our schedule. This is our game schedule. Okay, he should be able to make this game, that match, whatever. So that's what I was thinking in my head. Like, bro, I'd be a freaking legend if I made both of these teams. Now, like I said, realistically, if I would have made both the teams, I probably chose wrestling over basketball. I just liked the basketball because it was fun to watch on TV, but I wasn't really good at it. I was like the Dennis Rodman of basketball. Like, all I did was play defense and rebound. Like, I could shoot a little bit, but I couldn't dribble worth the shit. I could pass, defense, and rebound. That's it. Like, that's all I was good for. So I think I would have been better at wrestling, whatever in terms of achievement-wise, but I would, like, probably got more achievements, not recommendation, but mention or whatever for my wrestling, because I think I was going to be pretty dope at it. But like I said, he basically called me in the hallway. He was like, you missed basketball, you missed wrestling practice. Well, we didn't even practice. It was like just the second workout of tryouts. And he was like, you missed my workout to go try out for another sport. And I was like, yeah. I don't know why you said it like that, but yeah. He was like, I don't think he said you off the team. He was like, just don't worry about coming to practice today. And I was like, okay. I'm like, all right. Mind you, I had my gym shoes around my shoulder. I literally just dressed out. I literally put my gym shorts on, my workout shirt on, everything. Like, I was going straight to practice. And he just looked at me. He was like, yeah, don't worry about going to practice today. Like, I think he said something else. I think he was like, yeah, you can just ride the bus home today. You ain't got to worry about coming to practice or something like that. I don't think he was going to tell me, like, you got to run extra laps, so you got to do the conditioning we did yesterday. So that's what I was think he was going to tell me when I was like, he told me to come in the hallway. But he was just like, yeah, don't worry about coming to practice day. You can ride the bus home. And I was like, well, damn, that's tough. But yeah, man, that's the crazy story. I got kept out of the wrestling team. Like I said, to me, I don't know why that's such a freaking, like, I can see his point of view, why he was looking at it from, but from my point of view, it's like, man, I want to see, can I play two sports at one time? That's something I was just, like I said, I was fresh. I was watching that documentary of Deion Sanders, and that's it, man. But yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, make sure y'all hit the notification bell. Like I said, if you got something, a similar story, leave it a comment down below, and I'll see y'all again.